Alright everybody, welcome to my Sonic Prime haul and unboxing video. I I already had Sonic and 9 here, or if you feel the need to specify Tails 9, because it's a variant of Tails. But I didn't really collect beyond that. I thought the figures were just kind of okay, and I mainly cared about collecting the 4-inch figures and then the movie figures from Jakks Pacific. But I came to realize that these figures are going to probably be worth something one day because they're very specific variants of the characters, and just Sonic collectors are very niche in what they like. So I decided to go ahead and pick a couple up. I like the show enough, so I wanted to at least have a variant of each character. So what I have here is I've got 5 figures here, and I tried to find a version of each character I like. First up, I have here Black Rose, the pirate version of Amy from No Place. So there's the back, 13 points of articulation. Black Rose is an excellent navigator and fighter who not so secretly would rather be bashing in bad guys' skulls. So, of all the figures, not on this one, of all the figures of Amy I would have wanted from this line, I would have preferred to have Rusty Rose, but that figure's kind of gone up in price a little bit, so Pirate Amy will do just fine for me, so I'll go ahead and get her out of the box. Okay, so here she is out of the box. She doesn't come with any accessories, but I mean, she does look good. Has a good sculpt. All of them have like the hair sculpted in on their quills, which is kind of cool. This is a neat way to have an Amy figure, I guess. I've not really ever had one like this, so I will say I did notice the back of her head is not painted pink, and I haven't seen that on a figure since I think either Toy Island. It might have been Rosaurus that had the Amy without the back of her head filled in, so that's a little weird looking, but other than that, there we go. Black Rose. And that'll be the variant of Amy I have for my collection. So we'll set her back there. Next up, sticking with the pirate theme, we have Baton Rouge, also from No Place. Rouge is a character that very scarcely even gets merchandise, so I'm sure this is probably going to be worth something at some point. But it is a nice figure. On the back here, we have her read up. She has 15 points of articulation because of the wings. It says, Baton longs for the good old days when pirating meant more than just collecting coconuts and grilling sea dogs. Alright. Go ahead and get her opened up. And here she is, Baton Rouge. Probably one of the better names, more clever, more fun names that these characters have had from this show. So, also looks pretty good. The 5 inches give them a pretty decent amount of detail, but all of Jakks' figures look relatively good. The wings work well. I will say they're not popping off, so that's nice. A lot of the other Rouge figures from Jakks tend to have their wings pop off. And Rouge here actually has an accessory. She came with a sword, so she can be a real swashbuckler. But yeah, it's nice. I kind of wonder why Amy didn't come with some sword or something. That would have been nice to have both of them have swords. There we go. We got our 2 pirate girls now, so we can get our next figure. Except I wanted at least one version of each character, so this is the version of Eggman I chose from... they only made this one, and I think Mr. Dr. Eggman. I don't think the other 3 versions of Eggman got a figure. I would definitely prefer to have this one. Dr. Deep, again from New York City. He's one of the... I don't know, I think he's my favorite version of Eggman from the show, out of the 5 that we got. Oh, 6 if you count the original. But, there's the back. This 20-something version of Dr. Eggman thinks of himself as a philosophical deep thinker and the most bohemian member of the committee. That's why he's my favorite, because I am also a 20-something, and while I am nothing like this version of Eggman, I think he's hilarious. I think he mocks 20-somethings in a great way, and just the sleeve of tattoos and like the blue hair and the glam. It's hilarious. The soul patch. I think this version of Eggman is hilarious, and that's why I chose this one. I think he's great. So I'll go ahead and get him opened up. All right, and here he is with his sandal shoe things. It is like, was this a Komodo, I think? I don't know, very fun figure. Very fun way to pick fun of my age demographic. I think that's great. I like that they like to have fun with their character designs. So, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek nod at my generation. Little birds and stuff, that's hilarious. Yeah, there he is, Dr. Deep. Reminds me of a friend I've got. It's great. Go ahead and put him back there. You can stand next to Tails. Or Nine, whatever you want to call him. Nine Tails, Tails 9. And we'll get our next character. Here we go. Knuckles. Or just Knucks. From New York City. My favorite version of Knucks from the show. I don't really care for the other versions of Knuckles from the show. I guess Knuckles the Dread is okay. But I don't like... what's his name? It's on one of these other boxes. Gnarly Knucks. I didn't really care for Gnarly Knucks. I thought the design of the character was cool with like the plant life and vegetation and stuff, but I just didn't care for how the character was portrayed. I bumped my camera here. So let's go ahead and get... Oh, I guess, hang on, we'll read his description. A freedom fighter with the New York City resistance, Knucks fights tirelessly to free the city from the grip of the Chaos Council. Alright, so let's get Knucks open. Alright, here we have Knucks opened up. And, his dreadlocks are kind of stiff, but I guess his articulation's still okay. I just think this looks cool. I like his, kind of streetwear look with his beanie, and he just looks... Honestly, the reason I think I like him the most is because out of all the variants, this is the most Knuckle-ish looking ones. It basically just looks like Knuckles put a sock cap on and then added some vigilante wear. So he's a fun looking version of the character. Looks really good. Most of these Sonic Prime figures do look really decent. So, and their articulation's good too. So I'll go ahead and put him back here. And we are going to get to my favorite figure in the line. And that would be Shadow the Hedgehog from Boss Cage Maze. Even though Shadow didn't go to Boss Cage Maze, I'm not sure why it says that on his box. So we'll read the back. With his distinct black and red colors, amazing speed, and raw power, Shadow the Hedgehog is not to be messed with. Yeah, okay, I guess that's a decent enough. Yeah, there's Rusty Rose. Kind of wish I could have got her, but oh well. Yeah. Boss Cage Mage. This is actually a replacement. Shadow was one of the first figures I picked up from this line because I really like this Shadow figure. And he broke on me in 2 spots. So here's the remains of my old Shadow. I'm going to keep it and just use it for spare parts. I hate that this thing broke, but I was able to get this one. And I've been sitting on this one a while. I got this one before he went up in price. My other one broke. I ordered this one off Amazon. And I was going to keep it boxed, but I figured I'd just go ahead and open it up for this video. So yeah, thankfully I got him for a decent price. So let's go ahead and get him out of his packaging. Alright, and here we go. The most normal looking figure out of the whole line, because Shadow didn't have any variants in the show. Again, this is my favorite figure from the line. This is honestly just one of my favorite Shadow figures in general. The only thing that really rivals this would be the movie figure. So yeah. His red is a little orangish looking on the figure, but it's consistent throughout, so I guess it's fine. He got his shoe detail. He has a nice sculpt hands. This one is just a fist, but I like the way this hand looks. So, yeah, here he is next to a Sonic, the most normal Sonic that we got in this line, the New York City Sonic. I really wish they would have just given us like basic base form Sonic without any of the power-ups. But they didn't, so this is the best we've got. So that's the reason why I bought this one. I'll go ahead and put him back there. And yeah, here we have our Shadow. Again, really great figure. Love these. I mean, they're fun. Not really my ideal thing, but like I said, they're good for a collection. So I'll go ahead and put Shadow back here with Sonic. And that is my Sonic Prime collection now. So yeah. So yeah, Shadow. And then we opened up Amy. That already had Sonic. Then we had Rouge, Knuckles, and Dr. Deep. And like I said, I already had Tails. Just had them there for the collection's sake. So yeah, Sonic Prime was a pretty fun show. This is a pretty good toy line. Jakks Pacific's been doing a great amount of fan service with the line they have now. So the only figure I didn't get from this line that I really wish I would have, aside from Rusty Rose, was Chaos Sonic. And that's simply because I saw him in GameStop and slept on him, and now he's worth a lot of money. So yeah, that sucks. But I didn't really care for Chaos Sonic in the show. I thought he was annoying. That's probably why a lot of people like him. But he's no Metal Sonic in my eyes. So the only reason I regret getting him now is just because he looks cool. But hey, I have all the characters at least. Well, at least a version of all the characters now. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed. There'll definitely be more action figure videos. These videos seem to be doing pretty well, and I enjoy sharing my collection with you guys, so there'll be more to come. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. God bless.